Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. This is my very first podcast. Thank you guys for listening in. Let's get started. So this podcast is all about my amazing life. And let me tell you what's amazing. I'm a small-town girl living in a lonely world. Not really. I just quoted that from Journey and Don't Stop Believing. You guys know that already. Anyway, so this is about my life and, what I do daily and things like that. And I'm going to, give you guys advice and things like that. So here we go. Have you guys ever heard the phrase of, you guys learn something new every day? Well, that's true. You know what I learned today? Not to be a landscaper. I was outside doing yard work. And I was moving things from the backyard to the trash can, and it was hard. I was raking things and, digging holes. It was hard. But I recently learned that that's not the job that I'm going to do. And at the same time, it's not a job for everyone. But anyways, my life did not start off normally. I was what you call born prematurely. I came out earlier than I should have. Sorry, excuse me for stuttering. I'm sorry. And because I was born prematurely, that kind of caused some issues. What issues, you may ask? I'm not going to say everything because everything's just a little bit personal. But I will tell you that it caused me to have ADHD, ADD, depression, and many others. But I'm not going to explain the many others. But anyway, so yeah, that definitely was a rough start off to my life. And then I had people constantly telling me that I'd be a living vegetable and in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. But look at me now, 20 years later, and I'm on a roll, basically. If I can tell you guys anything about life, people will say things to tear you down. People will say things to discourage you. People will try to be mean. People will try to, lower your self-esteem. And to be honest with you, I was bullied. You may get bullied in life, definitely. There's always people that will be mean. But honestly, I realized that I don't care what people think. Just because I'm different doesn't make me any they're different. I'm not gonna let my medical conditions define me as a person. And I think don't let anyone tell you wrong about yourself. If I let the medical professionals tell me that I was going to be a living vegetable for the rest of my life, I most likely would. Don't let other people tear you down because they will try to do anything to tear you down, trust me. In middle school is when I actually started getting bullied because I was walking different from everyone else. My foot turned in when I was walking. I was always tripping, and, I eventually got made fun of. But then I realized that I shouldn't listen to them. Anything that you think that may define you doesn't define you. Behind a medical condition, behind any other background, you are a person. You're a great person. On TikTok, I constantly see kids telling me, on my live streams and on my Zoom that, they're getting made fun of or they're getting bullied. So, I try to stand up for you guys as most as I can, and I will. But, just don't let them get to you. And it sucks to see that so many people let these bullies get to them, and it just tears them down. It tears them down. It puts them into, a Great Depression. And it honestly sucks that they don't really know their worth anymore because they're letting the bullies get to them, So that's just my opinion, but just don't let them get to you because you are stronger than them. You are honestly more mature than them. You're honestly bigger than smarter than and you're way better of a person than they are. And believe it or not, bullies who pick on someone have been bullied themselves, so they're taking it out on another person. So if the moral of that story is basically, no matter what you have, don't let anyone make you defined by it. Don't let anything define you. When I started TikTok, when I started getting really big on TikTok, I've had people who told me hey, you're not a good dancer. Hey, you can't do this. And honestly, I didn't let those comments get to me. Because honestly, what's the worth? They're honestly wasting their time giving me views and things like that, And as a TikTok influencer, everyone gets hate. Everyone. So, I don't listen to them. I actually laugh at them now. I delete the comments and I laugh at them. So, another thing is, don't let anyone tell you wrong about yourself on the internet as well. Of course I've had people tell me to hurt myself and things like that, but I didn't listen to them because I know that I want to live a good life. I know I want to do things in the future, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me from doing what I want to do in life, what's the worth of letting someone ruin your life with just one comment? That's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Like that one video I posted a long time ago, but then I ended up taking it down. I don't know why. I really should put it back up there. I don't know. But I posted this video about, speaking about one of my medical conditions, and then I have people in the comments telling me that I don't have it. Okay. So how is it possible that you can figure out, what's going on in my life, honestly, it's kind of amazing how people, automatically assume that you don't have something even though you do. But anyway, just don't let that define you. I mean, yeah, I have Tourette's. Who cares, right? I'm still a great person. I'm still a wonderful person behind a medical condition. And just I have depression too. I try to stay positive. In reality, sometimes I'm not, but we all have those moments. But I don't let those define me. There are many other struggles that I've had in life, many other obstacles that I had to get through in life. It was hard because I was always that one kid that was just very shy and wouldn't really talk to anyone. But you know what? I learned how to overcome them. I learned to overcome these obstacles. And even if it seems like you can't get over an obstacle, there's always another way around it. If there was a rock in the middle of the road, a big rock that you obviously just can't climb over because it's huge like a boulder. Anyways, it's right smack dab in the middle. You're walking towards it and you can't get over it. So what do? You walk around it. So there's always a way to get over obstacles or around obstacles. And to be honest, guys, if someone asked me, if you were to live your life again, would you redo it all? To be honest, even though I went through such a hard time, growing up, I wouldn't change it for a thing. Reason is because, if I wasn't born prematurely, if I didn't have Tourette's, if I didn't have 3 surgeries, I wouldn't be myself. I'll be a whole different person. And I like who I am now. So all of these things make me who I am, but they don't define me. They made me realize that I'm stronger than I know. So next time, if you ever think to yourself, oh, I'm not worth it, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I can't get around this big boulder in the middle of the road, I can't stand up to bullies, I can't do that, don't do that. Don't say that you can't do it, because I know you can. You know what I also realized? You'll see people in wheelchairs and things like that. You'll see people and think that, oh, there's something seriously wrong with them. That's what people automatically think because they look at someone and they judge by cover, right? But let me tell you something. Behind every medical condition, behind every obstacle they may have in their life somehow, there's a person. There's a soul. There's a human being behind every single thing that may define them. There's a human being. And you know what? It kills me how people make fun of people who have medical conditions because they are more than just a medical condition. I see many TikTok creators that either have Tourette's or things like that. They get made fun of. And it makes me so mad to see that, because honestly, behind Tourette's or behind any other medical condition, there's a person. There's a genuine person. And I stand up for everyone who is getting bullied. And honestly, I've had to deal with stuff like that. So just keep in mind that behind every medical condition is a person, and they're not always bad. But anyway, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this episode up, but thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have no idea how much this means to me, and to be able to do podcasts like this is kind of amazing. But yeah, I'm really tired. I'm going to try to sleep as much as I can before I get my dog. But I love you guys, and please, if you haven't already, share this podcast to someone, and please don't forget to follow my TikTok at official Sydney.gracerey. And if you guys have any suggestions that you'd like for me to talk about on this podcast, please let me know in the comments. And one more thing, I would like to make a shout out to at GNFBozo on TikTok. Please make sure to follow her and her girlfriend. They're my two lovely TikTok children, Ella and Bridget. So, go follow them. And to wrap this up, I really love you guys. I will see you guys on the next episode.